Hello everyone, welcome to this new video on the McKinsey way. This is our second video which I am preparing on developing an approach. I am reflecting same what the author has written in the book, The McKinsey Way. See, just knowing some problem solving techniques from McKinsey doesn't mean that we can conquer the businesses by being fact-based and structured and hypothesis-driven because no two business problems are identical. No two business problems are identical. You must figure out how to approach each problem in order to devise the best solution to it. Because each business problem is different, we have to figure out what exactly has to be done. In developing an approach, first step we have to look after the problem because the problem is not always the problem. The problem is not always the problem. Make sure you are solving the right problem, otherwise, you will end up with wasting time. This happens so many times. For example, if you are visiting a good hospital, you might have observed that doctor will listen to your issues and he will check your history card. Okay, first he'll listen and then he will check your history card and again moving on, he will ask couple of questions to you so that later he can give treatment or he can give medicine to you. He'll not take decision immediately. Okay, the only way to figure out if the problem you have been given is real problem or not, you have to dig deeper. Okay, because customer will come and he'll say we have to do this, so solution might be this, but you have to dig deeper, get facts, ask questions, poke around. It usually does not take very long to figure out if you're heading to right path or not. Okay, it will not take much time, but we have to dig to understand whether we are solving a right problem or not. See, once we have understood whether we are heading towards right problem or not, okay, then the author suggests don't reinvent the wheel. This is what McKinsey follow because most business problems are similar. They might not be same, but they are similar. Using the fancy tools like value analysis, business process redesign, product market analysis, and forces at work. There are so many tools. These are few of the examples. Okay, let us consider an example of forces at work. Remaining, you can understand these topics by in the internet, or we can make a detailed video. But now we'll understand forces at work, how it works. This is an analytical framework especially designed to understand external pressures at our client. Okay, not for me, but for my client to understand external pressures. Okay, and this technique involves identifying client's supplier, client's customer, and competitors and possible substitute product. Okay, first we have to identify these four for my client. Okay, first one is suppliers, customer, competitor, and possible substitute products. Then list all the changes occurring in each of the four categories. Okay, what is the changes going on in these four categories? We have to list it out and what is the impact on my client, whether it is a positive impact or negative impact, and which of the facts causes major changes in the way of my client design or manufacturing. What are these causes? Whether supplier causes are major or what customer is asking makes a big difference. What is that exactly? Whether products, anything. Okay, this is how by using forces at work we can analyze my client's pressure. Okay, this is one example, and there are so many tools. I have given two, three examples here. There are so many tools. The author suggests don't go and start from scratch, from designing the tool and creating an approach. No, okay, use similar. If problems are similar, use tools. Okay, those are existing, those are standardized. See, now the author says every client is unique. Okay, now you have few fancy tools. That means you have a hammer. Then every client looks like a nail. You'll start implementing these tools everywhere. Okay, that is not what McKinsey does. Okay, every client is a unique. Even though the problem or problems this looks like familiar or similar, but you take enough time to organize facts, collect those facts, dig deeper, and give your initial hypothesis properly. Okay, because you have some tools, don't try to implement it. First, you focus on your initial hypothesis, collect facts, that is very important part. And don't make the fact fit your solution. Okay, you may have got few facts. Okay, those may be wrong sometimes. Okay, don't make them fit to your solution. Keep your mind open and flexible to accept your initial hypothesis or your gut feeling is wrong. Okay, keep an open mind. This is very important for anyone who is solving problems. Keep open-minded, and if your initial hypothesis or your gut, what instinct, what you have suggested initially is wrong, you accept it. Okay, don't make fit because it will be a game of problem solving. Okay, or it will be an exercise rather than solving a real problem. If it is not problem, if you understood, then you immediately accept it. And make sure your solutions fit your client. Even you arise with billion-dollar profit making solution, if your client is not able to implement, it is worthless. You understood? Because see, you may bring something which is going to touch new heights or which is going to help your client to become something he has never imagined. But if he cannot implement it, that is worthless. Understand the strength, understand the weakness and capabilities of your client. That is very important. See, imagine you are a consultant for large manufacturing company. They have been implementing a new automated assembly line system for the past 2 years. With a significant investment and training, during your review, you have discovered a newer and more efficient automation technology that could cut costs by $5 million annually. Okay, you have found one solution which could have cut down their cost by 5 million. But exactly you present the finding to the plant manager and he appreciates your suggestion, but explains that they are already invested heavily in current system and switching now would disrupt their production and require retraining of staff. That is very horrible. They have already trained, they have already been done it, and they have invested so much of money on there. Okay, again retraining of staff. it may disrupt their production. They have larger cost saving projects in the pipeline, better than this, that promises even bigger return. This was a reply from manager. What is the takeaway? Even the best solution must fit your clients current strategy and investment also, because without understanding current strategy and without understanding their investments, where they are going to invest, if we are designing a solution, that is wrong. It's crucial to understand their priorities and constraints and provide the most effective recommendations. See, sometimes in this problem solving approach, you have to let the solution come to you. Okay, don't rely on initial hypothesis. Sometimes you might not find initial hypothesis. Okay, you might not find this, but okay, that's fine. Okay, because no business is immune to the power of fact-based analysis. You collect uh, so much of facts, put together all of them, combine them, and apply your creative thinking, and it will produce a solution. Okay, don't rely always on initial hypothesis. Sometimes you might not find, go with the facts that you have collected. And keep it in mind, some problems you just can't solve. Okay, everything cannot be solved. Yes, there might be an alternative approach. Okay, you might have heard that every problem has a solution. Yes, exactly, you were right. But when you're doing a problem solving, okay, keep it in mind, every problem cannot be solved. Okay, there might be other things which we should do. Okay, don't keep pounding your head to wall. Okay, that is because some problems now there will be some different scenario. You know that it cannot be solved, and you keep on pounding your head. That is wrong. If the problem is not why, then inform management that problem is not Y, but problem is X. Okay, if they are wrong, inform them. If you are wrong, admit it, inform initially. That saves you a lot of time. Try to make your solution feasible and applicable to the organization. That is very important. Let us quickly summarize our learnings. In this video of developing an approach, we have understood that the problem is not always the problem. Okay, understand, dig deeper. Okay, then you will get the actual problem. It will not take much time, because if you keep on solving the one problem without digging it deeper, then you might be solving a wrong problem. Okay, don't reinvent the wheel. Use the available tools. Most problems are similar, and every client is unique. Okay, that you must keep it in mind. Okay, because they have their uniqueness. Problems might be similar, but they have their uniqueness. So design some unique solutions with available tools. Okay, don't try to implement all the tools there. Okay, everywhere. And don't make the fact fit your solution. Okay, if you're wrong, then admit it. Don't make fit your solution. Make sure your solution fits your client. Okay, whatever the solution you are designing, it should fit your client, their capability and their investment and their plannings. Sometimes you must let the solution come to you. Don't rely on initial hypothesis. Always it will not come to you. Collect enough facts, gather them. Okay, start solving the problems. Sometimes problems you can't just solve, neglect, don't waste your time on that problem. Thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you again in next video on 80-20 rule. Thank you.